And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look off, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Whit Merrifield in the box here lets that one go for a ball. On the ground to third, might be two. To second, there's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast, which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire play will break down if one person has bad timing.
Bryce Harper to the plate. And the first offering is not close. Perez, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And the pitch. Ripped on a line. Taylor snags it on the run. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here at PNC Park. So here's the lefty, Jose Alvarado.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And he dodges that fastball.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
McCutchen gets out of the way. That's ball one. Runner on the go. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Here comes Hayes around third. He'll score, and the Pirates take the lead. 1-0.
Everything came together for him. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach is head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Alvarado, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Spencer Torkelson stands in now, looks at that one inside. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. They go back to back, and they tack onto their lead. It's 4-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And that's in for a strike. And that's just foul.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to one inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Connor Joe, batting with one down, takes a strike. One out, bases empty. Just missed.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side. Oh, and it hits the base. But there's no play. That's an infield single. Runner on at first with one gone. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Michael A. Taylor. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. That's down and in. Still only one out here in the inning. Outside, and that is ball 4.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
2 on, 1 out. There's a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
2 away. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. At the bottom of the lineup, a guy trying to turn things around, Termarr Johnson.
Yeah, Boog, he just hasn't been himself at all lately. I mean, it's hard to know if it's mechanical, if it's mental. It's just a struggle all the way around. It's something that everybody goes through. I think the key is you've got to stick to the process. You've got to focus on every pitch and don't worry about the result. Take it one pitch at a time, one at bat at a time.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1 and 2. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the second game of the series. Base hit, 1 run is in. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He's safe. It's 6-0.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So the batting order turns over. Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. Just missed. And that's in there at the knees. Johnson off of first with 2 away. And another ball. Next offering is downstairs. Fastball for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But top of the second, here's Nicholas Castellanos. The pitch. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 6-1. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
No ball.
Alec Bohm,
1 strike.
the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one way inside. On the ground to the left. Hayes to first. 1 out in the second.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now it is JT Realmuto. That's to third. Sends it to first, and Realmuto is out.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Bryson.
2 outs, base is empty. This is Bryson Stott. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Nice grab on the run. And that'll do it. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
And there's a ball.
2-0.
That one missed.
3-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3-1.
And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Leading up for the Pirates.
And at first, Brian Reynolds. The next Pirate team. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Ranger Suarez.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 down. Spencer Torkelson will hit next. McCutchen on the move. In the dirt. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boo. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Next offering in there for a strike. Going to count 1-2. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Hit in the air, left field. Merrifield gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the inning. Pirates leave 1. They still lead it, though, 6-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, on to the 3rd inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. As the lefty gets to work. They say he won.
Well, not only can Perez pitch, but he can also sing. Remember, he performed the national anthem for Team Venezuela leading up to the World Baseball Classic? If you watch that video, you'll see how much that moment meant to him.
This to 3rd. The throw to 1st. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 16,
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Here comes a pitch. Line drive, base hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrel.
Oh, that drilled him. On the run, sends it over to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. That one fouled off. Kicks and fires. And it's fouled away. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Here's a high chopper. And that is the inning. Phillies strand 1. They trail it 6-1. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And now Connor Joe. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Pirates putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
And a good eye there.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game. And it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
And he walked him.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boo. Were we supposed to bring something?
See, I think just our presence is the present. Michael A. Taylor, the next Pirate to hit. And there's the strike. Next one misses. 1-1. Joe gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-1.
And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And a base hit right there. Joe grounds second on his way to third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Grounder might be 2. There's 1. And a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Johnson in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Comes up empty.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And he shatters his bat on the ground to short. And that ends the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Pirates 7 and the Phillies 1. Back here at PNC Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Bryce Harper. And a pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn?
There's a swing and a drive. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Castellanos, the next to hit, takes outside. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 strike.
Man at second. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. This ball's chopped to the ground. Throw on to Torkelson. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman.
So digging in, Alec Bohm grounded out his first time. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him.
And he grounds one back up the middle to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Well, there it is, a little old school manufacturing of a run after that double. Ground out to get him over and another ground out to get him in. Nice job to get that RBI.
JT Realmuto steps in. Grounded out his first time up. And a foul ball. Realmuto, a former Gold Glove winner, 33 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's the third out. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Pirates 7 and the Phillies 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, here's the third baseman, Ryan Hayes. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list. Suarez back to work. And there's the strike.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. So what are the skills you look for that make a really ouch? That one got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Ryan Reynolds here. Just missed.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Kicks and deals. Line drive, and it stays fair. Hayes around third. 1 run is in. Close play, but in there. And it's 9-2.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now it's going to be Spencer Torkelson. And now the lefty just off the outside edge. And the count even 1-1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
1 and 2.
Hit hard, base hit. Coming around third is Reynolds. The throw in, it's offline. The run comes in.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
The shortstop takes the ball. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the second game of the series.
2 balls.
And another ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That one drifts inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The other way. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So now the DH spot. Connor Joe. On the mound now, Jeff Hoffman.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike
No
one.
ball. One strike. 1-1.
This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. The pitch. Good eye in that spot.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Foul ball there. Torkelson at second. Aguero at first with no outs. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Wouldn't chase that time. And another ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
On the ground, 2 ball. Goes to second for 1, and it's a double play to end the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Bucks 10 and the Phillies 2. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Phillies DH, Bryson Stott.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Puts it away for the out. Now it's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. The Phils with a lot of ground to make up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Marsh stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That's out to center field. Taylor settles underneath it. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Pittsburgh, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Jason DeLay. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Missing inside. And that's ball 1. Swings through that.
1 ball. 2 strike.
Pitch misses there. Ball 2. In the air, left field. Merrifield gets under it, makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. And boom, this guy keeps finding his way around the bases and eventually scoring. It's always fun running into the dugout and high-fiving your teammates after touching home plate, and he's done a lot of that lately.
Marsh moves under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
The third baseman, number 13.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes, 1 for 2. There's a strike. And takes low for ball 1. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. Inning over. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5. It's the Bucks 10 and the Phillies 2. And we're back. Top 6. And now the shortstop, Trey Turner. The wind of the pitch. Out to short, Aguero. In plenty of time to first. Turner is out. Whit Merrifield stands in for the Phillies. On the ground to third. Whips it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Bryce Harper. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Hammer, base hit, and it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Now he launches a throw over his head.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a poor stroke. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. On the ground, into the outfield, base hit. The run comes in from second. It's 10-4.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
2 outs, runner at first. And digging in for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Hard hit left side. Third out. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Bucks 10 and the Phillies 4. Well, we go bottom 6 at the plate for Pittsburgh. Andrew McCutcheon. Right-hander back to work. Inside, just missed.
1-0.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
1 strike.
Outside low, and that's ball 3. Right-handed reliever. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now here is Ryan Reynolds. Off the mark there. 1-0. The Pirates up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. And a foul ball. Got it by him for the K.
Well, the last place you want to miss with the splitter is near the top of the zone like that, because it pretty much doesn't do anything, stays flat. But hey, it worked that time. He got away with it. Sometimes the complete opposite of what you're expecting or what you're looking for can be effective, even if it's not a quality pitch like that one right there.
Next offering misses. Now 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Got it. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They're up comfortably, though. It's 10-4. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And now, Bryson Stott. This to center field. Johnson makes the grab on the run.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. And there's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Here's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And the batter now, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
Hard ground ball, base 9. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Back-to-back singles. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Back to the top of the lineup, and the batter will be the short swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it's off the wall. The run comes in from second. It's now 10-5, and that's a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you smoke.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Colin Holderman.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate.
No ball. 1 strike.
But all the runners hold. And now the 0-1. That one fouled off. Two on, one out. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Throw on to Torkelson, and that is out number 2. Nice job behind the plate there. Stepping in, Bryce Harper. Gets him to chase after that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Up the middle, Peguero whips it to first on the run. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Phillies with a run-scoring double. It's down to 5 at 10-5 now. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at PNC Park, here's the shortstop at the plate. Liover Peguero. Ball 1 there. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put with him.
And that should be extra bases. The throw to third, not stopping. He's going for 3. In there safely.
Wastes no time there. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
And the righty deals. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Righty delivers.
No.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for right there.
Delay. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And a swing and a miss.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos gets under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline. He's safe. It's 11-5. Now it's the second baseman, Termarr Johnson. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Goes down looking. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 11 and the Phillies 5. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Ryan Barucki up and loosening in the pen. Hernandez warming up as well. And the right-hander deals. Ground ball scooped up. Brian Hayes sends it across to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Bounced up the middle. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And strike 2.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. And the Phillies are set down in order. Back here in Pittsburgh, leading off, Brian Hayes.
The third baseman.
Pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. And the 1-0. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now back, right fielder, Andrew.
And now it's Andrew McCutcheon. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And another ball. That one out to right. Castellanos moves on it. And there's 2 away.
Now the left fielder.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Castellanos ranges back. And out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 12-5. Singing, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Torkelson stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Foul ball. That's off the mark. 2-1. The Pirates up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That missed inside, and that's ball 3. And he chases that one below the zone. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo homer. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Hernandez.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Stott, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Bounced out to short. Aguero fires to first on the run. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Here's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. Now he breaks his bat. Gathers and throws to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough to get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him off on the hand, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
Next to hit, Brandon Marsh. And first offering is fouled off. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Hernandez is just one strike away. Ground ball right side. Could be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. So the lineup flips over. Now Trey Turner.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Ground ball, and this should do it. That's the ball game.
Well, this team is ready for